So we're back in the bait cave today, and today we'll be doing like a color test, color review, and it's on Zombie Blood. So Zombie Blood 187 from Lureworks. That's what we'll be testing today. We already got our cup. We got 3/4 of a cup. We're gonna be doing it in the Phantom Crawl mold from Angling AI. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're going to do a light variant, and then we're going to do a dark variant, just kind of get a good review, good test of the color, and we're going to show y'all as we do it. So, all right, guys, we got our plastic heated up. We're going to throw a little bit of this in, and I actually do use this color pretty often, and I like to throw an orange flake in it. And we're going to do today, we're going to go ahead and throw an orange flake in it. I was just going to leave it plain just for y'all, but I think we're going to go ahead and throw this dead on orange flake into it. That way, you kind of get an idea of what it would look like as a bait with the flake. Because majority of baits have flakes. There are some out there that don't, but majority of baits have flakes. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw a flake in it. We're going to throw a few drops of this Zombie Blood 187 from Lureworks into it. And we're going to see what that makes. And then we'll darken it up and see what that makes too. So we're going to get this thrown in. I don't want to record that because of the sound of the stirring. Pretty bad for audio, so we're gonna get that stirred in, and we'll get a video of the drops real quick though. So we're just gonna do about 5 or 6 just to start out with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna do 6 drops to start out with. We're gonna see what that does, and then we'll just go ahead and throw some flake in there. Alright guys, and as you can see, it almost gave us pretty much just like a see-through bluish purple. I don't know how well the blue is coming through, but it's mostly purple with kind of a blue hue to it. But we're going to get some orange flake thrown in this real quick. We'll show y'all what that looks like. And we're not even going to measure, we're just going to kind of sprinkle some in. About what a scoop would look like, or a half a scoop. So we're going to get that mixed in too. Guys, so we got the glitter mixed into it too. And I forgot that is kind of like a hologramish type glitter. It's like sunrise, sunset, something like that. And it kind of gets this green, like the colors of the sunset or a sunrise. So you get kind of a mixture of those colors. But this is more like what I usually do with it. So, and as you can see, it's starting to thicken up. It's a little bit cool out here. But we're going to go ahead and pop this back in the microwave so we can pop it into the mold and pull it out and show you guys. Alright guys, so we got it heated up and ready to shoot into the mold. So we're going to go ahead and suck it up. And you want to apply good pressure, and then you want to put your hand at the top and slowly, and I mean slowly, just let the weight of your hand go down and fill that mold. And then you'll feel it stop. You want to hold it there for a second, release, fill the top of the sprue just a little bit more, and you're good to go. And once you got it filled to the top like that, it should suck down in there, and it should be plenty of plastic to fill all the bodies. So we're gonna wait, let those set, and we'll open them up and pull them out for you guys. So we're gonna pop open this mold for you. That way we get a good idea of what we got. And this is a really light version of it. So as you can see, we're still mostly pretty much see-through. There's a slight purplish blue tint to it with a nice orange flake. Orange holographic green sunsetty flake. But that's what we got out of just real light. We're going to darken it up and see what we get that way. So we'll get all these out. We'll heat the cup up, throw a little bit more of this Zombie Blood in there for you, and we'll see what that makes. Alright guys, so we got our cup heated back up. We're going to go ahead and throw some more of the Zombie Blood in there. But we're going to throw 14 drops because we threw 6 to begin with. Remember, so we threw 6 in there to begin with. So we're going to throw 14 more, and that'll round it out to 20. So we'll be going from about 5, 6 drops to 20. And that'll be kind of a difference to show you. They average out and tell you to use about 15 drops to get a good solid color, to find out what your coloring is and like how it works, but you can obviously go more or go less, whatever you want to do with it. So we're going to round it out to 20, go a little bit higher than what they recommend since we were way below what they recommend. So that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to shake this bottle. That's what you want to do anytime. And this seems to be like multiple colors mixed together, obviously. So you want to make sure they're good and mixed before you put it in there. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So 1, 2, 3. So there's 14. Some of those ended up being double drops in there, but it still ended up being 14. I counted the doubles. We're going to get that stirred up and show y'all what it looks like. Alright guys, so we got it mixed up, and as you can tell, it kind of gave it that more orangish brown look that you can see in the bottle now. But as you pull it out onto the knife, you still get that bluish purple effect. So when the light hits it, you get a bluish purple effect. When it's in the shadows, it kind of turns that purplish brown, almost like peanut butter jelly. But we're going to get this heated up just a little bit more, and we're going to throw it in the mold and show y'all what this one looks like. Alright guys, we got this heated up and ready to throw in the mold. So we're going to grab the injector here, suck some of it up. And like I said before, you want to get it on there, get a good seal, put your hand on top, and just let the weight of your hand, you might have to apply just a little bit of pressure, but you don't want to have to apply too much. And you let it just fill up. It'll eventually stop. You don't want to keep pushing. You want to let it just sit there for a second. You pull it off, and you fill that sprue on up. And sometimes I just like to overfill it like that just to be safe. Some molds work perfect if you fill them just to the top. Some of them work perfect if you fill them over full. So it always just sucks the plastic back down in there, and in the end you can throw the plastic back into there and remelt it, so it doesn't hurt to add just a little bit of extra. But we're going to let this harden up for you, and we'll show you what these look like, and we'll kind of compare them to the 6-drop. And we'll get a comparison of those, and we'll show y'all what it looks like, and we'll close out this video for y'all. Guys, so these are nice and cooled off, and so what we're going to do is pop them open for you. Alright, and they always like to grab the other side, but as you can see, these are a lot darker. Immediately you can tell they're a lot darker and more filled out with color. But you still got that nice kind of blue purple light. It's kind of hard to pick up. We don't have too much sunlight today. I tried to turn as much lights on in here as I could, but we got a good like brownish PB&J look, and then you can see there's a little bit of that bluish purple there still. So when the light hits it, you get that bluish purple, but there's almost like a brown green pumpkinish to it. But we'll compare that to the 6-drop, and there's an extreme difference. Almost a solid dark color to, almost a solid dark color to an extremely clear where you can just barely tell there's a blue purplish vibe to it. And that's the difference in using the zombie blood and how many drops can affect your bait. But this is a lot closer to what I make with it. It might even be a little bit darker than what I make with it. But there you go, guys. We got those. We're going to close out this video. We were glad to bring it to you, and we hope to see you again. So click that subscribe button and keep watching, and we'll keep bringing more content like this and fishing videos and stuff like that.